I'm interning at Short and Polk in downtown Tifton. We have now 5 locations in Dawson, Cuthbert, Sylvester, and Tifton.
My name is Hannah Woods and I'm interning at the Thorone-Atisca Heritage Center.
I'm interning at the Charles A. Kent Administration Building with the district attorneys.
My name is Evie Blunt and I'm interning for the Georgia Department of Ag at the Seed Lab.
I've used a lot of the skills that I've put together in the classroom, such as using Publisher or putting together PowerPoints, and then a lot of the knowledge gained from history classes and science classes also helped, since it's a history and science museum.
The foundations of constitutional law with Dr. Smiger, that actually helped me a lot, and so has the classes from Becca Turner's professionalism.
Well, there's many terms and terminologies that we talk about in class and programs, social media platforms, different things like that you don't really get a clear understanding of until you actually get to experience it on hand. And I've had the opportunity to take this terminology that I've learned in class and put it into practice through this internship.
I have done usually the basic stuff in the lab at class, so most of my upper level ag classes have had some form of the basic, like seed germination and a little bit of purity and a little bit of variability testing.
Well, I've always known that I wanted to go into marketing, and through this internship with Short and Polk, it gave me the opportunity to see what sector of marketing that I specifically wanted to focus my career on, and it gave me a greater understanding of what my future career will expect from me.
Well, I was originally going to go for immigration law, but the criminal justice side is very interesting, and from what I've heard, there's always going to be a need for that because delinquents are always out there.
Well, before this internship, I wasn't exactly 100% sure what I did want to do with a crop and soil science degree after I graduated ABAC because I haven't had a lot of experience in seed technology, but after being in the seed lab here in Tifton, it has helped me towards finding that I have a very good niche for seed technology and would like to pursue a degree in it after graduating ABAC.
Well, I have more experience of reviewing the different various of cases that I look into, and I actually have new connections that I've made through the district attorneys. So if I ever finish law school, then I'm sure they could help me find a job.
So some of the main benefits from this internship were the networking processes that I gained. I worked with a lot of community leaders and members over in Albany this summer, and that was probably my biggest gain.
My name is Scott Hobby. I'm the Seed Program Director with Georgia Department of Agriculture. We support an internship because it gives us the opportunity at the Tifton Seed Lab to be able to bring in young, new staff members with real life experience. It's an opportunity for the young staff to come in and see how the real world does testing. I had a real interest in the internship because I actually graduated from ABAC in the mid-'80s, and we did an internship back then, and I knew how much it benefited me as to get the job that I have as director 28 years later. So I'm trying to give back to the university that helped me, and I think that this opportunity to bring somebody in like Evie, who has seed interest, which is not found every day in our ag business world, has been a great experience.
It's important for 2 reasons. It's an integral part of our new strategic plan. The third objective of which is engagement, comprehensive engagement across the college. which reflects our view, a shared vision at the college, that all learning does not necessarily occur in the formal classroom, that there are a variety of different modalities in which students learn, and that the process of preparing a student for a career or life or whatever should provide the student the opportunity for engagement, real world experience. And so the way you get that is one-on-one. You can't engage students in a class of 60 people. You got to do it one-on-one. The second reason it's important is it is formally the STEPS program itself is the essence of our QEP, which is part of our SACS 10-year reaffirmation of accreditation. So I'm very happy that our SACS team and leadership and faculty chose as its QEP. Many of us who have had experiences outside of the academy, many of us who did internships as college students, who went through college and co-op programs, who maybe have had experience outside of the academy in industry or what have you, realize that preparing the student for those experiences puts our graduates one notch above the student who has just theoretical knowledge. And I've always said, I did internships with 2 major chemical companies when I was an undergraduate, and I learned very early on that internships often turn into job opportunities. So there are 5 strategic imperatives in our plan, and one has to do with programmatic excellence. That's number 1. And number 2 has to do with having students complete on time with as little debt as possible. Number 3 has to do with engagement. Number 4 has to do with technology, which is a part of everyday life. And number 5 has to do with fortifying the revenue stream to the college through philanthropy, through private giving, so that we can hold the cost to the student as low as possible. So if you think about those 5 things, they're really kind of all related to one another. We believe that students will come to programs of excellence. Well, what makes a program of excellence? One where the student leaves the program and says, I was well prepared.
We're excited to introduce our student engagement programs known as STEPS. STEPS, we will focus on engaged learning through internships, mentored research, and study abroad. Our commitment to our students is that you're staying with us for 4 years of our wonderful bachelor degree programs, that you're going to have awesome opportunities to complete an internship, which will give you practical, real-world experiences where you can take your application of knowledge from the classroom and put it on the job site. You will be able to participate in mentored research, framing your question, investigating, using our great lab facilities that we have, working with our outstanding faculty to further creative contributions in your area. You will be able to study abroad and learn about global issues and develop cultural awareness. So we're really excited to introduce these opportunities to our students to provide them while they stay with us to obtain their bachelor's degrees at ABAC.